Hello YouTubers, and today is today. We've got a Friday day and we've got a lot of snow, as you can see. And we're going to try and get, oh, it's a bit slippery, oh dear. Made it. We've got to try and get to training today. Oh yeah. So we're going to get in a Yaris and have a safe trip to the club. Alright, let's get to
it. Just two intrepid explorers.
We're gonna make it!
We're gonna make it! This is the main obstacle on our journey to training this morning.
A bridge.
No! No! Go! That's a no so far. We'll take another go. More speed.
I did. You think, what about a push?
A push? Okay,
just
okay.
that extra bit.
Okay, wait.
Get any speed.
Go on!
And we've made it to Leander Club after a treacherous journey. Not really too bad, apart from the old bridge there getting in the way, but luckily the Yaris pulled through with its non-existent drive. Non-four-wheel drive. But now we're going to see what the session is. Since it's snowy and wet, the coaches probably won't be able to get out, but they might be able to take the lunch out. We'll see. So we'll get inside, get changed. Woo! Still slippy. And then see what we get to do today. Oh yeah! And we're in the gym, we're changed. It's time for an ergo. The water out there is wind against stream, pretty bad, all wavy and choppy. So we're on the ergo. So let's get to it! And we've made it to the crew room. We've got the breaded egg toast to fuel up after that lovely 20k. Oh yeah! Unfortunately, we can't really get on the water this morning or maybe this afternoon because the weather is a bit dookie, unfortunately. But today we're going to discuss fueling up, not just for rowing but other activities as well, because because remember, food is fuel. And we are back to the air room. We're getting another air done, so I'll see you after that. Oh yeah! And we finished the ergo, a little bit sweaty, lovely, just getting some steady state in after a long time. Steady state the last time. Would you like another one? Lads having some fun on the air. Always good to have some fun, be positive, but now it's time to fuel up. So let's get to it.
Is that another?
And we've made it to the crew room. We've got Fish Friday today because it is a Friday. We've got snow outside, we've got fish in the bowl, we've got fish pie because it's Fish Friday. We've got to fuel up after a session on the air. Because remember, food is fuel. So let's get to it and then we will discuss fueling. Alright. And we're outside of the club for another day. The training has finished. Just going to get home after fueling up and then talk about fueling up. Just going to concentrate real good on the dodgy roads. So see you at the house. And we've made it back to the house. I'm at the computer vlogging editing station. And we're talking about food now. Food as I always say, food is fuel. But a lot of people have been commenting different things like, oh, why are you eating breaded egg toast all the time? Like, you eat so many calories, you can do this with your diet. And pretty much all of you are correct. I don't have to eat breaded egg toast all the time. I definitely could improve my diet. So I made a video last year about what I eat in a day, and I was eating over 9,000 calories, and that was, at that time, quite a normal diet, and now I've toned that back a little bit because training has changed, and because I'm trying to be a bit healthier. yes, I need a lot of calories to just yam on it, but there are definitely always ways to improve how you get those calories. So I am very lucky to train so often, so when I eat 1,000 calories, usually I'm able to burn that off. And that means that I burn a significant amount of calories just in the training itself. So if I do an erg, a row and weights, that's roughly 3,000 calories burned, and that's assuming it's not anything so drastic, and that's not including the way my body is adapting post the exercise. And then you've got my base metabolic rate, which is roughly 3,000 as well. And then you add in other stuff that I'm doing. That's base metabolic rate, let alone adding any exercise or anything, just walking around, etc. So we're talking a very, very minimum, looking at maybe 7,000 calories a day. That's the very minimum. And to hit that number, it is really easy to eat foods that are high in calories. Sometimes it is difficult to consume that much in vegetables and pulses and very healthy foods. Yes, they are too healthy foods, but you get what I'm saying. It's difficult to go and have one of my favorite dishes is one of my chicken Caesar salad. Very difficult to have that being 1,500 calories for a meal versus going to have say a burger and chips. Is much easier to hit that target. So that's what I'm trying to get over to you guys. Yes, I can 100% definitely eat healthier, which, like I said yesterday, brings me to the summer shred. So I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight here and there, but also the volume is going up. So it's a bit of, okay, I don't want to eat too much less because the volume's going up. So I need the energy, but I also want to pretty much maybe eat a little less, but the way that I'm eating, eat a bit healthier. So the meals have a bit more veg in them, a bit less fat in them. And so my body is just leaning out a little bit, or hopefully will lean out a little bit, and I'll feel the benefits from, say, having more antioxidants from some sort of the veg I've been eating, or something like that. So hopefully that'll benefit. I'll benefit from that as well. And a lot of other people said about the breaded egg toast. Why breaded egg toast? Why are you eating the dreaded breaded egg toast? Well, so we go to the club every morning. We go and order our food. We have a selection of food to order. So unless I'm bringing in food myself, the breaded egg toast is close to the best meal that I'm trying to look at. So I'm not going to have the sausages that are on offer or the bacon. This is quite high in salt and fat, etc. Occasionally, yes, but most of the time, breaded egg toast is poached eggs rather than the scrambled eggs with the cream and the butter and all that in them. So poached eggs, beans, and toast. I could change, or even just bread in general. So I can change it to wholemeal bread perhaps, but generally from the menu we're offered at Leander, you can have, there's a myriad of options, but I feel like the breaded egg toast, although very, very simple, is, so I have my protein, I have a good amount of carbs in there, and lowish fat. So there's fat in the eggs, but not too much. So that's why I choose the breaded egg toast as a meal. Maybe in the future I can add in things or bring things with me. So maybe if I want some more fruit or something throughout the day and lunches or whatnot, I can bring that with me. That's definitely something I could do. But let me know in the comments below your ideal breakfast. So is it breaded egg toast? I think breaded egg toast is absolutely delicious. But maybe you have something else. But I think that will be it for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the entire 20k. Was quite a good workout. Just nice and steady. It's good to get into the rhythm of a long erg. You go through sort of waves. You're going to smash it at one point, and then you're it's getting pretty difficult, and then eventually once the numbers tick down, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to make it. But I've discussed in other episodes how I mentally get through that, and maybe it's time for another video based on how I mentally deal with long ergs or hard ergs and all that. Again, let me know in the comments below if you think that would be helpful. And I've got another, so I watched yesterday's video again, and I talked about Patreon. This will be the last thing. Talked about Patreon. I'm just trying to, like, I want to do some coaching, some online coaching, and I also want to, so people that want to support me outside of watching the videos, etc., give them the opportunity, and also offer other things outside of these vlogs to the Yam Squad. So I think Patreon is the best way. So Patreon is a platform for creators where they can charge fees essentially for certain rewards. So for me, for example, it would be, I would look at it like, okay, this fee gets you this amount of coaching, but also access to other things. I'm looking at getting some behind the scenes stuff, like how do I edit the vlogs? I mean, you look at this, but you don't see behind. There's two screens you've got on my computer. You don't see how I edit, so maybe a video on how I edit every so often, depending on the fee that I'm looking at. And also, this is in the early stages, but maybe the Patreon side of thing, you pay the small fee, you automatically get access to, perhaps, not saying for sure, you get perhaps some access to some podcasts. Can you see, did that come into the screen? I'm not really sure. Hopefully that's in the screen. Yeah, I would assume that's there. I'm looking, my phone's down here on the live screen. So you pay a fee to get behind the scenes information, have a chat with me again, and maybe access to podcasts that I'm only putting on Patreon. Maybe. I'm still to see how that goes. So I might put them on Patreon, and a week later put them fully online or wherever. I'm not really sure yet. But that's the kind of things I'm looking through, because basically I want to offer more to the Yam Squad, like I've said before, but I don't want to say, guys, I'm doing online coaching, send me all your videos, and then I've sent 100 videos and I can only give sort of a word or two here or there because I want to get through them all. So I want to sort of limit each reward so that I can help the Yam Squad as well as I can, but also for me, making sure I'm not overstretching things. Like, I'm trying to get the merch out there, trying to see about this Patreon thing, trying to make new websites, trying to get some stuff sorted with the camera, and then there's other stuff going on outside of rowing, and I'm not even the Yam Squad. But that will be it for today's video. I say that about 4 times a video now. Thank you very much if you watched to here in the video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button and have a good one.